he is still considered by many to be #1 in Denmark.
Yeah.
Hasn't been as active this year because he was finishing his master's degree, and now he's basically back for this first Danish major.
That was beautiful. Very nice weight. So
and yeah, Eagle and Stelzig, long-time teammates, have always teamed together and have been pretty consistent. Usually 9th or 13th at European majors.
So this is better than their average showing.
Yeah.
And would you agree with me, Funk, when I say that Eagle is arguably the most defensive player in Europe?
Defensive?
Yeah, in singles at least.
I wouldn't say so. Compared to Slim Shady, our other like big dog in Europe, Eagle is really aggressive, and he talks about how you can't camp Fox and Falco, whereas Slim Shady is very much on the campy side.
I see.
Shout out to Slim Shady, a good player in his own right.
I think Eagle just adapts to his opponents usually. Yeah. Like if he sees that his opponent might struggles with pills, he might abuse pills more.
Yeah.
But in general, I feel like Eagle actually plays a lot with the heart. Actually, I think he actually likes to do reads and likes to do big plays in general.
Yeah, definitely.
He's very cerebral for sure. He has made great clutch plays.
Yeah.
And he's always been a Norway slayer. Fun fact: the last Norwegian to actually beat him is one of my old teammates in B-Dog. I don't think Pricent has ever taken a set off of Eagle, but it kind of like Pricent has really gotten good the last year, and Eagle hasn't really been attending.
And back when Thomas from Norway played, Eagle used to pretty much give him a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
I don't think they've played that much in bracket, but in friendlies it tended to be hard for Thomas.
Yeah.
This is good looking kind of rough for Denmark.
Yeah. They're definitely getting overwhelmed by the double spaces. Now, generally Eagle tends to be the carry in that team, tries to go in and make stuff happen, while Stelzig tries to kind of pick up the remains, play kind of a more supportive role.
Yeah.
But I do feel like Stelzig can easily get overwhelmed by like a double spacey team like that. So they might have met their match in this set, I would say, actually.
One interesting thing to note is that Eagle is fairly consistent with the up B cancel out of shield, which is a very useful tool as an out of shield option against Spacey's pressure. A very technically difficult move to do.
But yeah, Pricent and bigM have done a really good job at just rushing them down on Yoshi's story. I think it was a really good stage for them for the first match. Really.
Yeah, just smothering the Danes.
Yeah.
And there we have it.
It's basically they're basically doing exactly what they should, which is just rush them down as hard as possible, not let them do anything. Like I feel like Eagle and Stelzig do best against floaty teams usually. They're very strong against floaty teams most of the times.
That was a big conversion by Eagle here.
Yeah, me and PM6000 played the Danes earlier, and they were really good at handling Puff.
Yeah. Though they have beaten the likes of Zoller and Randomness in the past a few times.
Yeah,
actually.
right.
But yeah, right now it's red team with the lead there.
Oh, that was unfortunate. Do we know which Fox is which?
Wow! Oh, are they gonna get this follow up on Eagle? Eagle falls down with the down air. Oh yeah, okay. 042 is bigM because 042 is the number of Helsingborg, I believe.
Ah, the national code.
Yeah.
National code.
Or I'm not sure if it's national code, but is there a system like that in Sweden?
Yeah, there is.
For cities and stuff?
Yeah, there, and like it's also for regions in cities. So that's probably the first 3 digits in a 5-digit number.
Okay, so
nice back air.
Yeah,
and
the pills.
And like whenever bigM cheers for his Helsingborg brethren, he always he's like 042 all the time.
Represent.
Yeah.
IVP was like that, the old school Swedish Fox.
Yeah.
163 orten.
Yeah. Oh. I miss IVP, man.
Yeah. Wow, what a back throw.
Yeah.
But it doesn't convert.
Somehow they still both make it back.
Yeah, that was insane.
That was a really bad situation for them.
They're surviving so long, actually, these Foxes. Way longer than they should.
They're just kind of overwhelming Stelzig and Eagle, and they're not having a breathing room to make their plays. So even when they get in a good situation, they don't convert as they should.
All right.
This is doable.
This is doable. It'll definitely be tricky. It's pretty much up to Stelzig to survive now.
Yeah.
Ooh,
but the problem is the more he tries to survive, the more passive he is, and the less he contributes to the team effort.
Yeah.
Ouch, yeah. So can Eagle take 3 straight here? Well, that's probably one.
Wow. It's an overcommit.
Yeah.
And they capitalize. So the young boys are looking good.
Yeah, the youngins coming to beat the old men at their game.
Have you really been playing this game for 10 years or plus or more?
Yeah,
they're thinking they're like,
yeah.
oh wow.
Yeah. Like, how can they get so good so quick? It doesn't make any sense.
But Eagle always looks so composed.
They're like these goddamn whippersnappers. All these Fox players.
Make me fast little youngins.
Yeah. He's considering bringing out his cane.
Back in my days, people showed me respect.
Dreamland going for more survivability and more space, basically, to not be too overwhelmed by the Foxes. They might have been saving the stage in order not to be able to pick it later, I guess.
Yeah.
Gambling on winning Battlefield, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, wow.
But the problem here is they can get outrun very, very easily and get like, they hit one opponent away and double team the other.
Oh! Wow, okay, this is really good for Team Denmark. Yeah.
Well, that was Stelzig's moment right there.
I've seen them do 3-2 comebacks in the past, though.
Yeah.
But it will be very difficult because I do think they're doing exactly what they should, the red team.
Yeah.
At least in terms of like overall game plan.
Interrupts the back throw.
Doc really struggles with space Fox pressure.
Yeah, and so does Sheik.
Yeah.
Nice save from Stelzig there, but he's going to die for it.
Wow! These guys are on fire. Honestly, they've been playing great this whole tournament, and it's their first time teaming together. So this might not be the last time we see them team together. Sometimes like it takes one good first performance and then you have like it's a marriage, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
You're married.
It's a beautiful marriage as well. Like you have your ups, you have your downs, you have your 4 stocks, you have your 0-3s.
And honestly, it could like sound like a cliche to have a double Fox team, but when you look at the results, there haven't been that many successful double Fox teams. So this is credit to them for not just being 2 good individual Foxes, but making it work in doubles too.
Yeah, because it's not that simple to play double Fox. It's very difficult to play double Fox without
that shine by bigM right there.
Oh my goodness, they're just
playing around.
Yeah.
They're just getting smothered.
Little kids on the playground right now. Move away, old man. Here we come.
Yeah.
Nice wall
jump tricks.
But that should be it. Oh, that was a little. They are playing a little too ballsy.
Oh wow!
What are they doing?
Yeah, bit too crazy right there.
That'll be it.
Yeah.
That was strong performance by the young Foxes.
Indeed, that was dominant.
So the local boys taking 7th here. They have to be happy with this.
Yeah,
this is a strong performance.
It was a good performance, definitely. They beat some really strong teams on their way there. So.
And the Foxes moving into top 6. We're going to see the last top 6 qualifier right now. Do you have any idea who we're going to see?
I do think I'm drawing a blank.
Okay, Sverre and Woffe, that's Team Norway. And Mayhem and Payu,
Norway
Team Finland.
versus Finland.
Yeah.